Hey everybody, good afternoon. Hurricane Ian, now a major hurricane, Category 3, wind speeds of 120 miles per hour, passed over the island of Cuba last night, moving due north, actually a little bit to the east of due north at 10 miles per hour. Let's put the track on it. Still expected to be a Category 4 hurricane. This track just updated in the past half hour or so before it makes landfall. It will, of course, weaken as it pushes across the state of Florida. This is a situation for places like Jacksonville, Daytona Beach, Gainesville, places further up north of I-4 that will see a similar situation to what happened with Hurricane Irma back in 2017, but a potentially catastrophic scenario unfolding for places like Sarasota, Fort Myers, Cape Coral, anywhere in this cone where the worst of the storm will make landfall between Tampa and Fort Myers. New watches and warnings, mainly warnings just out. Hurricane warning extends from Tampa just south of Fort Myers near Naples. Tropical storm warning in effect from Jacksonville, the I-95 corridor, all the way down to Miami. Miami just included in that tropical storm warning that goes throughout the entirety of Ian. Here's a look at the radar. You see those wind gusts too. Key West has seen sustained tropical storm force winds pretty much all day today. You see the eye right there of Ian. It will be undergoing what we call a eye wall replacement cycle. The storm will briefly weaken, but the wind field will expand. That is why Miami has been put under a tropical storm warning. Let's look at the futurecast for Ian as it moves across the Florida Straits into the southeastern Gulf of Mexico. You see rain bands continue for the southeastern part of the coast. Tornadoes are possible pretty much anywhere along I-95 from basically Orlando through Melbourne, Port St. Lucie, all the way down to Miami. And then, of course, it will make landfall tomorrow afternoon or evening, somewhere between Tampa and Sarasota. Hurricane force wind gusts, potentially over 100 miles per hour, are possible that will weaken and bring potentially feet of rain to parts of Tampa up into Gainesville, up to 24 to potentially locally higher amounts possible, 24 to 30 inches possible. A life-threatening situation for parts of the Florida Peninsula, especially on that Gulf side between Tampa and Fort Myers, where they are most vulnerable to that storm surge. Storm surge in some spots could reach up to 10 to 12 feet.